This is my 2008 535 Xi Touring. It's an E61, which was made from 2006 to 2010, and it's currently for sale. I'm going to take you through the good and the bad of this car so you can make a good decision whether this is the car to buy or the E61 is even a platform you want to get into. The E61 Touring was BMW's last 5 Series that came to America. Starting at the front of my E61, you can see I have a replica M5 bumper. This is from Omnitsa. It's a pretty decent fit. On the sides it's a little bit off. My E61 is optioned with the adaptive headlights. That means when you turn the steering wheel to the left, the lights move left and they move right. They move up and down. They're very nice. They have new bulbs and new LED halos. Moving on to the driver's side of the car, I have M Sport side skirts. They are replica, but they fit nicely. You can see on the rear door there is a dent. I believe PDR can take that out, but I haven't had time to do that. The interior of the E61 is a very nice place to be. It has natural brown leather. I put in these comfort seats and this M5 steering wheel with paddle shifters that work. There's also a sport automatic transmission and a CarPlay box. You can see there's some wear on the driver's seat, nothing too terrible. I had one of my followers send me this beautiful aluminum cube trim. I don't know that it was on any of vehicles here in America, but it's from Europe. It's really awesome. Big fan of it. Moving around to the back of the car, it has a power lift gate that does go up and down. It works, albeit very slowly. It works. I have noticed that if it is closed, sometimes it's not strong enough to lift it up, but press the button, hold a little bit, it goes all the way up, no issues. I know this is shoddy camera work, but this is the passenger side of the vehicle. You can see the M Sport rear bumper and the M Sport side skirts. This car is equipped with comfort access, which means you don't have to press anything on the key. You just put your hand in, doors unlock, and then you can start, stop it without putting the key in. It's finicky, but it works, it works. The Wagon also comes with a set of original manuals and brochures that came with it. Some pretty cool stuff in here, and my records book. If you want to check out the Carfax and all the other maintenance information that I have, I will put the link in the description below. I know these books don't increase the value of the car any, but it is really cool to see what was included with the car, just some basic user information, some directories. It's just kind of cool that all this stuff came with the car. Also, another item that doesn't come with these cars very often is this rear cargo cover. You pull it, it covers up, no one knows what's in the back of it. Very nice. I purchased it knowing I was getting a good deal, but also it needed a little bit of work. On top of that work, I also did some maintenance and mods that I didn't have to do. They had 17-inch wheels that were the standard, boring tires, went to 19-inch wheels that look really awesome. I like those. Bought some nicer tires because I think tires are one of the most important things you can buy for your car. And I also did a comfort seat retrofit, an M5 steering wheel, a CarPlay box, just lots of kind of stuff that I like having in the car but weren't necessary. Continuing with the not necessary mods, I purchased an M5 front bumper, an M Sport rear bumper, and side skirts, and those cost me a bunch of money as well. That ended up being around $1,500 once it was painted and everything. So not cheap, but I thought it was worth it. Of course, owning a car over 3 years, you have to do normal maintenance. So oil changes, fluid changes, coolant flushes, had a cooling system issue. I replaced a bunch of hoses in the expansion tank and the cooling system, so that ends up costing thousands of dollars. So at the end of the day, my total loss on this car was $3,000. I had it 3 years, $1,000 a year. It wasn't the cheapest car I've ever owned, but I feel like $1,000 a year in ownership is really not that bad. Typically, you buy a newer car, you drive it off the lot, and you immediately lose some money. That's not something that happens with this kind of car. If you want to, on my website, I have a detailed look at my costs and maintenance and what I did and how much it was each year. You can see all that. There's a link in the description below.